Suga? Welcome back to Let's Work the Day with Tony Ray. If this is your very first time, my name is Tony. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you're coming back to hang out with your girl, thanks so much for the love and support. I appreciate you. So, I know that we have not really had time to just sit and chop it up, just talk one time. We're gonna talk about focusing on us, okay? We all have dreams and aspirations and things that we want to achieve in our own personal journeys, but we cannot ignore the fact that there are plenty distractions that get in our way. So today we're just gonna sit, do a get ready with me, and chit chat about what we can be doing better to focus on us and make sure that we are okay so that we can keep on crushing it down the line, okay? So if y'all have watched my channel before, y'all already know, but if you are new, your girl cannot talk and draw eyebrows at the same time. It just don't work out for me. So you'll see me here just sculpting out my brows. I'm doing a very natural, lightweight brow today. I've been wearing my brows like this the past couple weeks and I really love it. It's just real lightweight, real simple, not too much. So that's what I'm doing right now. And of course I am using my Born This Way Too Faced and my Maybelline Fit Me concealer to go ahead and sculpt my brows out. All right, y'all, the brows are done. Like I said, I have not gotten skilled at talking and doing brows. I just haven't. But like I said, I just wanted this to be just a little chit chat today. Like y'all can get to know me a little bit. But for the main part, like I said, this is all about focusing on yourself. We don't have any more excuses, y'all. Like, there's just no more excuses for us not to be doing what we need to do in order to achieve our goals, to be on our individual journeys, and just blocking out all of the distractions that can come our way. I personally did that a lot myself. I had an excuse for everything under the sun not to do the things that I wanted to do. I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years. I've been wanting to do my content creation for years, but I had a lot of personal growth that I had to go through before I was able to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable putting myself out there. But a lot of that took for me to take the time to say, what is it that Tony needs? What is it that Tony needs to focus on for herself? Okay, and those are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. I am going to go in with my Too Faced Too Femme eye palette. I won't focus too much on the products, but I might pop in what I'm using for the day. I had to really sit back and think about what it is that I needed to do. I had to do a lot of self-healing, first and foremost. I had to start there before I did anything else. Because until we heal from things that have been bothering us in our past, we cannot move forward. I had to deal with a lot of insecurities about myself. And like I said, for a person who wants to be kind of like a public figure in a sense, or an influencer, or, you know, just putting myself out there for a spotlight to be on me, you would think that I have this big personality and I'm so sure of myself. And a lot of the times, let's just be real about it, some of us is out here faking the funk, like we are totally okay and that we just got our lives all together. And 98% of the time, we don't. We all dealing with our own shit at the end of the day. Let's just be real 100% about it, because I told y'all when I made this channel, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, okay? We're gonna be raw, we're gonna be real, because at the end of the day, I wanted this platform to be inspiration to somebody else. I wanted it to be motivation for us to get up off our ass and do what it is with that, you know, that we want to do with our lives. Understand this. We get one opportunity at this. One. So enough with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. We gonna start today, okay? That is pretty much how I had to get to this point right now, where I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm gonna focus on me. I'm going to ask myself every day, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you could have done better? And I actually will pop up in the corner my 5 reasons why wind down time is so important, because on that video I touched on a key topic where I said, what do I need to take with me tomorrow and what do I need to leave in today? That is such an important question that we need to be asking ourselves, because a lot of the times we are taking unnecessary baggage into the next day with us. We're taking stuff that just doesn't need to be on us. So you need to peel that layer off of you before you get in that bed. That way you're not taking any kind of negative energy or thoughts or situations into your next day. I wanted to bring that point up because a lot of the times we're not checking in on ourselves enough. We're not focusing on the things that we could be doing better at all, okay? And a lot of that has to do with the distractions that are surrounding us. We have a lot of, y'all see I'm just putting more and more shadow. That's because I'm like, okay, I want this to be a little bit darker. But anyway, a lot of that has to deal with the distractions that are around us. Our families can be a distraction. Our friends can be a distraction. And that's because we love those around us, right? Obviously, like, those are our people, those are our loved ones. So we want to give our full support to our loved ones, our family, our friends, whatever the case. But if you do not put a line of separation in between what you can take on of others and what you cannot, you will find yourself completely taken over with everybody else's stuff that they got going on. I have been guilty of that myself. I'm one of those kind of friends or, relatives that if you tell me a problem, I'm going to take it on. Like, simple as that. I'm going to try to do everything that I can in order to fix what you got going on versus me worrying about the things that I need to do for myself. And maybe that's just like the mother instinct in me because I do have 3 sons. And so maybe that is just the mother in me that I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to figure this out for them. I got to solve their problem. And shit, I can't be fixing Felix. Like, I can't do that. I can't take on everybody else's problems for them and try to solve them. The only thing that I can do as a friend or as a loved one or as a wife or whatever the situation, all I can do is be a supportive factor in your life. That's it. I can give you my opinions. I can, share with you my thoughts on situations, but it's just a whole nother ballgame when you're actually taking on somebody else's, distractions. They're not their distractions. You're taking on their problems, which becomes a distraction in your life. And then what happens subsequently after that, you find yourself worrying about what that person has going on, wondering if their situation has gotten better, which is not a bad thing by any means. But at the same time, those are moments that you could be honing in on yourself and honing in on what it is that you need to do for yourself in order to grow. I say all of that to say, we have got to watch the distractions that we are allowing in our lives. Oh, I told y'all, every time I get to talking, here he come. Here my husband come calling me. Y'all hold on for a second. Getting back on topic, like I said again, just knowing when to eliminate the distractions. I feel like more than anything else, life is going on. Like, it's that simple. Life is going on. We got, this person, that person, this situation, that situation. Like, there's always going to be something. It's inevitable that something's always going to be going on, right? But again, we have to take the time to say, okay, what can I take on? We've all heard the expression, that you cannot pour into somebody else's cup if your cup is already half full or if your cup is damn near empty. Like, what sense does that make to pour into somebody else if you don't have enough to pour into yourself? So we have to be careful about what we're pouring out of ourselves into other people. Simple as that. We will look up and find ourselves in a situation where we have nothing left to give ourselves. And if we have nothing left to give ourselves, then how are we going to succeed at what we want to do? How are we going to succeed at the things that we're trying to achieve at, right? We can't. You can't do that when your glass is empty, when you have no more to pour into yourself. It's a quick way to spiral out of control, and we don't want that. We don't want that for ourselves. So again, if anything else out of my rambling that I want you to take away is to make sure that you are watching for the distractions that are showing up in your life. Get rid of them. Or get yourself in a situation where you have to pull back. If those surrounding you love you enough, they will love you and let you do your thing or do whatever it is that you need to do in your own time to get yourself together. Period. Of course, we want to eliminate the distractions, but we also want to stop making excuses for ourselves. Like I was touching on just a little bit ago, I had been wanting to make my YouTube, and I told y'all I had to just get myself in a much better place mentally in order to kind of do this, but there's no more excuses. Like, if you need to heal from whatever kind of trauma you've experienced, then you need to stop making excuses for yourself about not dealing with that situation and go ahead and deal with that situation. You don't want to continue to suppress emotions because, and let's be clear, I am not a therapist or psychiatrist or anything like that. I am not certified. I'm just giving y'all the real based off of life experience. And I feel like there is nothing in this world that can teach you better than a life experience. And what life experience has shown me in my little 31 years, because I'm not, I'm not out here like I done lived all this life, but I've lived enough and I've been through enough situations where I can tell you, no more excuses. How are we supposed to grow into these best versions of ourselves if we're gonna just keep on putting stuff locked away? Like, if we're gonna keep stuff locked away, how can we grow like that? So for me, my insecurities would, they were gonna kill me at some point. I'm telling y'all, there was a point in time where I would not post on social media because I would be like, oh my gosh, somebody's gonna judge me, somebody's not gonna like it, why the hell do we have to wait on somebody else's validation to do what we want to do? We don't have to. The only person that needs to validate whatever it is that you're doing, whatever goals you got, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, is you, nobody else. So at the end of the day, we need to get to a point where we can deal with those insecurities, deal with those issues or whatever the case, so that we can be the best version of ourselves. I'm telling y'all, I got some work to do. But am I the same person that I was 2 years ago? No, ma'am, no, sir. Far from it. Matter of fact, it's funny because one of my sisters just sent me a video like 2-3 days ago. It was a Google memory. And we were trying out for X Factor. Freaking hilarious. We were trying out for X Factor. We were singing a song. And first thing I noticed immediately on that video, body language tells us a lot, right? So my body language, I was kind of slouched over. My head was kind of down. I was looking up at the camera like this. What does that say about myself? I had some serious self-confidence issues. I'm gonna just put it out there. Like I said, I'm transparent. I'm gonna give y'all the real. I'm gonna give y'all the raw. Your girl had struggled in the self-confidence department for a very, very, very long time. Well into my 20s. I'm well into my 20s. Let's just say that. But I had to overcome that. I had to focus on what I needed. And what I needed to do was deal with my insecurities because my insecurities were suffocating me. Do you hear me? That was something that I had to deal with. I was just at a point where I'm like, you know what? I am so over this. Like, I'm tired of feeling this way about myself. I want to, exude confidence when people talk to me. But I do want to carry myself as if you can tell, oh, she got a lot of confidence about herself. Not cocky, but a lot of confidence. I'm glad to say, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I have grown a lot just within the last 2 years. Because let me tell y'all something. When we went home in 2020, I had a mission. I was like, I am not going back to work. This is the perfect opportunity to start my YouTube and this and this. And what did I do? I did nothing. And here we are 2 years later, and I'm just now starting it. And I don't even care that I'm just starting it now because you know what? Mentally, I'm in a different place. And until you are in a different place mentally, that's when you can change. And a lot of that, again, came from that self-work. It came from me focusing on, okay, what is it that you need to do for you? What is it that you need to do to heal? What is it that you need to do to get the distractions away from you? I had to go through a lot to get here. I'm trying to make sure my eyes match. Hold on, y'all, cause I'm trying to make sure my eyes match. Hold on now. Hold on. Sorry, I had to go ahead and fix my eye because it wasn't right. That's what happens when I start talking too much, and then I get all discombobulated and stuff, and I be trying to figure out my life. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me pop this eyelash on. Oh man, I forgot to clean my tweezer before I did this. Oh, I promise I love these lashes. These are the Ardell Texture Eyes number 577, baby. Ooh, they just look so cute. Let me finish my eyes so we can get back to our conversation. Y'all, let me just let y'all know something. I can talk, okay? I can talk. I would be on here for hours if I could just talking to y'all. But because I'm not trying to have y'all watching an hour-long video, I had to go ahead and take a break to go ahead and blend my concealer out. I mean, not even just that. I did my foundation and my concealer because I'm trying to be mindful of the time. I don't want a super long video. I just wanted to touch on some key things today. So yeah, let me go ahead and blend this out. Just wrapping up. Ooh, let me fix myself, Lord. Let me fix myself. Now, but wrapping up today's Get Ready With Me chit chat, y'all. Again, put the focus on yourself, okay? At the end of the day, I know I kind of just touched on a lot of subjects today, and I don't want to go back over all of them, but at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself every single day, what is it that I need to leave in today? And what is it that I need to take into tomorrow so I can be productive in order to get myself to the best version of myself? We all want growth. We all want our goals and aspirations to manifest. That's the name of the game. I just want to give y'all some encouragement because I feel like now I'm finally at a place in my life where I can share just, you know, different tidbits of information that I've been through and experiences that I've been through for myself, and just send y'all some encouragement and some motivation to really ask yourself and question yourself, where are the distractions coming from? What can I heal from? Maybe it's old, you know, suppressed emotions that need to be dug up. Like, we have to go through those emotions in order to get to the best version of ourselves. Again, for me personally, I had to let go of a lot of insecurities. I had to work on my confidence. Like, this version of myself right now is not the version of myself 2 years ago. Like, even just 2 years ago, this was not the version of myself. So that's why I'm giving y'all this encouragement today to just really figure out what it is that you need to focus on about you so that you can crush your goals in the long run. I want to see you do that. I'm not that girl that's gonna be a hater, that's gonna withhold information so that you cannot grow and I can grow. Like, I'm not that kind of person. So whatever experiences that I have gone through, I'm willing to share. Whatever knowledge I gain, I'm willing to share, because we can all grow. We all have separate stories, journeys, backgrounds, all of it. All of it's different. So even though we might have similar situations, we are not all going through the same exact situation. So that's why I feel like when we can talk about different experiences, like I can share my personal experience with you, and then you can in turn say, okay, well, she might not have gone through that exactly, but she does have some good pointers on what I can question myself about. So the name of the game is self-growth, self-healing. Put that focus on you so that you can crush those goals in the long run. That is the focus on me. Get ready with me. I really hope that y'all enjoyed it. I really hope that I touched on some subjects and, you know, different little things that maybe will help y'all grow. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I am looking in this mirror like, if y'all see me focus here and then focus there, cause I feel pretty. If y'all could see me recording at home and see the stuff that be going on in this room, y'all will be like, Tony's stupid as hell. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, I really hope that y'all enjoyed that video today. Don't forget, okay? If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure that you are hitting those notification bells as well, so y'all can see when the videos are going up on the channel, okay? I have been pushing content here lately, y'all, because I'm trying to grow. You don't get on YouTube unless you got a plan to grow, okay? So y'all tap in with me on Sundays and Wednesdays. Yeah, and so I'm gonna leave y'all right there. I'm feeling cute. About to find some clothes to put on, and I'm about to be outside. It's cloudy though. Do I really want to be outside? Yeah, I'm lying. I might be in the house today. I will catch y'all on the next video.